the comments on my laptop.
Okay. I think this should work. Can you say something real quick?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear this? Okay, you can hear me. That's good.
Oh, can I on the live stream?
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure this is going to work, but yeah, hello again. Long time no talk. Susan is extremely quiet.
Really? Quiet?
What about now?
Hello? Hello. Can anyone hear me? Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's better. Okay. Am I too loud? I mean, not to you, Susan, but on the stream. Because now I can turn my audio down. I just want to do the mixing. But yeah, so Susan, why don't you kind of tell about this trip? Because I'm very sleepy.
Where do I start? There's so much to tell. Like 2 weeks of stories to tell. Give a little bit of spoilers.
Yeah. Spill all the spoilers.
Well, Chris and I shoot a video about something that I've wanted to do for so long. So guess what? You guys are gonna see Chris in full glam makeup.
Yep. It's gonna happen.
Hi, Katie. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Community Chicken. These comments are going so fast.
Yes, and we did the Twitter relationship questions thing.
Oh yeah, that too.
What else?
Hannah, I'm sure you're more. You're better than me in makeup, so it wasn't as good. I tried though.
I feel like no matter.
He's very pretty, by the way. Prettier than me, even.
Thank you. I try. No.
I did that. You didn't do anything.
Oh goodness.
Aww.
We also did how well do we know each other with the 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah.
And
I still hate that.
and no spoilers on the results.
Mm-hmm.
But one of us knew the other better than the other knew at first. Chris, everything you say is repeating. Uh-oh. Check.
Oh, because it's on the Facebook call.
Oh. So I can just talk with myself. Well then here, while I try and figure that out, do you wanna share more, Susan?
Share more.
About the trip.
My favorite part of the trip. If anyone hasn't known yet, we can have a song.
Oh boy, we're getting cheesy.
I know it's cheesy, but I love that moment. So we were chilling at the waterfront, just looking at the sea and then the sunset. And then all of a sudden, our song was playing. And I jumped up on my seat and say, "Let's dance!" So we danced and then
it's true.
in the middle of dancing, the music stopped. Our song stopped. But we sang it together to finish the song and then just dance. I love that moment. And I was crying because I only had a few days left with you and I wanted to end.
Oh,
I miss you.
I miss you too. Oh goodness. Yeah, we're very
Wait,
cheesy in
Abby.
person.
Hi, Abby.
Abby!
You didn't miss much.
How do I? I don't know how to kill this echo.
Yes, it's me. It's me.
Oh goodness.
Thank you, guys.
And yeah, another thank you for like donating to the GoFundMe because that was
Yeah, I'm so grateful for that. You guys have done so much for us.
honestly never gonna forget it.
I love you too, Abby.
Oh goodness. I
I
think
don't know how I sound like right now. Probably really cringy. I hate listening to my own voice. Like when I saw you editing the videos and I heard my own voice, I hate it so much.
same though. I'm trying to figure out how. There we are.
Hmm.
Susan, your voice is adorable.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess we all hate our own voice in some way.
Honestly. Yeah, I think another really fun part. What? Susan, I was going to tell the story of meeting Hannah's parents, but I kind of want to save that for the video because that was quite the night. That was the You know how every travel time has their the catastrophe? It's so hard to talk when I can hear myself echo.
Mm-hmm.
Susan has something on her end. Stop. Susan, are you using earbuds?
No, if I use earbuds, they can't hear me. So I took off my earbuds. They say I sound quiet.
Oh, no. Can you, try and put your earbuds back in then, if that's okay? Because I think I figured out what was causing you to be quiet.
What is my cat doing?
What is her cat doing? Well, we seem to be having another catastrophe. Ha, ha, ha. I'm kidding.
Hang on, I'm putting in my earbuds.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna figure this out.
I left my earbud on my bed for 1 second. They don't hang up right now. How did this happen?
It's the earbud goblins.
Honestly. Hang on. Wait for me.
I'm waiting. Not going anywhere. So, what's the deal with airline food? Am I right?
I want to go to the USA too. Actually, my family is open up to go to the US one day if they're really interested. My family likes space a lot.
Yay! Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
One day we will go there.
This is so weird because I can hear the echo too.
Okay, I just put in my earbuds.
Check, 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
I don't hear an echo. Can you still hear Susan?
Hello?
I can
Can
hear.
you guys hear me?
I mean, I'm just waiting for the comments to load now. I think it worked though. I don't hear any echo on my end. And Abby at least can hear you better. Whoops.
Why didn't they hear me earlier?
I think that was on my end because I had my computer audio way too quiet. Now it's like blasting. If you'll notice, this earbud is like barely in my ear. That's because I turned my volume all the way up. So if I were to put it fully in, it'd be blasting. Okay. 35 minutes in, we can actually start the stream.
Sorry about that.
Okay. I will say though, can I just like tell more stories from the trip? Because
Which stories?
probably well, you'll see. And I'm gonna do this because I know that you're gonna explode into this story, Susan. But basically, we decided to go up to the mountain. And while on our way winding up this mountain, we stopped at a cat village. Go, Susan, go.
There was so many of them. I stepped one foot in that place and I don't know which one I want to take first. There's so many cats. I've never seen so many cats in my life.
So basically, this place was like they take in, stray cats off the street or whatever and rehabilitate them and keep them all. And then you can pay like, I think it's like 4 ringgit, so like $1, and walk in. And they're like free range cats. They're not like confined to individual cages. And so you can walk around and just give them affection and like feed them. And Susan was living. I have never seen her so happy before.
I was like a kid in a candy store.
Absolutely. 100%. Like a cat cafe. Yeah. There were so many cats everywhere.
So many. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and I thought you were allergic to cats, but you didn't get any reaction.
I know. I am allergic. I thought I was allergic to cats. I'm pretty sure I'm still allergic to cats. But I was perfectly fine. What the heck? Maybe it was because we went to like that pool thing right afterwards and maybe that washed off.
Yeah.
But
maybe you should take a shower after playing with cats.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm just like, But yes, there was so many cats everywhere. There was this one.
So many.
You could have grown out of the allergy. I mean, I still get, runny eyes and itchy eyes. Like, at least I did, 2 weeks or so before we left when I last pet a cat or something. I don't know. This is the most wholesome content I've ever seen. Was she happier to see the cats than she was to see you at the airport?
Maybe being in love just makes you immune to things.
Oh, goodness.
And that could be possible. Maybe Malaysian cats are special.
There we go. Oh, goodness. But yeah, that was probably one of the highlights of the trip. It was, and yeah, how I mentioned going to like a pool thing? Well, that wasn't quite accurate. It wasn't really like a pool thing. There was a pool there, but we didn't really go in it. There were something that I've heard about, but never actually tried.
It's like an open bathtub.
Public
bathtub. It's called hot spring, so it's actually hot water.
But they were like bathtubs that you would fill up and then you could just chill in. But they were like public bathtubs. And I was just, you can ask Susan, I was just enjoying it.
He was disgusted with the germs and all that. It wasn't even that dirty, though.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I could hear my mother like in my ear.
We wanted to go to the swimming pool, like actual swimming pool, but it was so freezing. I hate being cold.
Yeah.
That's another thing about me. I hate being cold.
I did not expect that. I love being cold. I would much rather be cold than hot. And that was like, so we were like trying to adjust the temperature in this thing. It was like too hot or hotter. And then it was like too hot. No, I don't know. It was a whole thing. Plus it was like burning up. Just like the temperature, I step outside and I'm like, I'm dying. And she's like, what are you talking about? This is great.
I mean, it was kind of hot, but I wasn't as sweating as you were. You look like you were gonna die.
I know. I don't know why I showered in the morning. There was no point. I was gonna get soaked anyways in like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yes, this girl likes hot.
Not hot, just warm temperature. Even when we went into the shopping malls, they
Yeah.
they turned the AC way up. I was freezing. I was shivering.
It was a decent normal mall temperature. Even then, it could have been
No,
a little bit colder.
It's like 16 degrees Celsius. I don't know what's that in Fahrenheit.
16 degrees Celsius. Let me actually Google that. Oh, it's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That's fine. I'm in Iowa, and you're
cold.
Holy crap! Your college has canceled school, and it's supposed to be -20. For Susan, that is -28.8 degrees.
-20? How much is that?
In Celsius, yeah, -28. That's in Celsius. That's.
Oh my gosh! It was 60 degrees there. I was in this little dress too. I was trying to look cute that day, but then I was shivering in that dress. We had to buy a jacket.
Yeah.
All I wanted was to be cute, and then I get cold.
And then you were. Oh.
Gross.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Apparently there's been like a huge cold snap in the US, and I'm just like, hey, I'm on the other side of the planet. Sucks to be everyone else.
Was bottled Dasani water, I think. Yeah, it is.
The difference though, this is really funny, is that all the water bottles I had, the opening is wider, is bigger. But I got used to that, and now being back in the US, this seems so tiny. I'm like,
It is?
Yeah, oh yeah. This is like the size of my thumb.
Oh gosh.
And so it's just this really weird thing, because Susan found out how I drink water. And
so annoying. Oh my gosh. He sucks on his water bottle. By the time he finished one bottle, it's all crumpled up. Nobody does that.
One person does that.
Mm-hmm.
I create like a tight seal around the bottle. An airtight seal. Because I drink a lot in like the car or whatever, where it's constantly being bumped around, and I don't want spillage. I hate it when people do that. Well.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you.
Oh goodness. What were some other? It's hard to like, because we talked about all of this in videos, and I don't want to spoil it too much.
Yeah. Like we go through things on what we find annoying on the other person.
Yeah.
There's so many on this. Oh my gosh! After I met him in real life.
Oh goodness.
Why?
Thank you. That's so wonderful to hear. I really appreciate hearing that. Holy crap, Katie. Did you read Katie's comment?
My gosh. Oh, I love and hate that.
Oh goodness. Did you buy any souvenirs? Yeah, just like some little keychain things. I got a flip-flop to remind me next time to bring flip-flops and not like Converse.
Be stubborn.
Yeah, pretty much. Except in the airport, it snapped off and the flip-flop broke off. I didn't tell you this, Susan. I kept it. I put it in my luggage, but I haven't like fixed it yet. So, can we live stream like this every week with you and Susan? That would be awesome. I'd so.
I'll try. I'm normally busy with chores in the morning, but I'll try for you guys.
Aww. Holy
I
crap.
want to be like actually be in this that you guys can see me, but right now I've been crying and crying and crying. My eyes are actually swollen.
Oh. Yeah. I'm sure you're cute. Aww. Aww.
Save it. Oh, by the way, you actually bought a Malaysia mug too.
Oh, that's right.
Souvenir.
Oop, I forgot to declare that.
Yeah.
Through customs. You had to like declare everything you brought over. And I totally forgot about the coffee mug. Oops.
We had a matching coffee mug, so whenever we drink tea or coffee, we remind us of a picture.
I mean, I think the necklace is the most thing we've done. So, yeah. I know, I already told that. But yeah, you'll see the mug in videos. I still need to unpack. I'm telling you, everything is still packed up. All my dirty laundry is still in there. I broke U.S. customs law, not clickbait. That's really funny. Yeah, I'm an international smuggler, huh? How was...
Actually...
Yes? Uh-oh. Wait, what?
No, I just want to say something. There's a video coming from me!
Hey, that's true! Yes.
I haven't done editing it because it's so hard.
I'm really curious. I really want to see this.
You know that already.
But I haven't seen like any of your footage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's like from your perspective.
I'm trying my best to edit because it's like I realize how hard to edit right now. Like the flow of from one shot to another and all that, and the music and everything. I think I'm doing great. Good so far. Not great. So I'm just struggling how to finish it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's all about like flow and like a story, but it's really hard to like remember that when you're shooting, right? Because in the moment, like of course things flow very naturally, but you forget you have to like transition all the time and transition smoothly.
Yeah, and I don't know if I have enough footage for transitioning. How do you do this every day? You're insane.
That's why. That's how. Because I am insane. How?
Oh, thank you, Amy. I didn't vlog much. I just have one video and that's it. But also, thank you for reading my blog.
Yes, shout out to Susan's blog. Go back and read her really old, cringy stuff. Her really old stuff.
They're not that cringy.
No, they're really not.
But my grammar was kind of off a little back then. My English wasn't that good. I think I'm improving a lot now.
Go back to like
Good job, Susan.
2010.
No!
No, if you want some fun, go back to her old tweets.
No! What the heck?
Granted, that's the pot calling the kettle black. Please don't do that to me either. But how many languages can Susan speak?
2.5.
Hey.
Because I know Malay. Malay is my first language. English is my second language. And I have my native tongue. It's called Dusun.
Which is...
But I don't know much about. I don't know how to speak that much.
That's really impressive, though. Like, that's 1.5 more languages than most Americans speak.
Honestly, Malaysians are like multicultural country, so a lot of people here speak up to 5 to 7 languages.
How?
They are more impressive than me.
That's
Tamil, Mandarin, Cantonese.
oh yeah, just casually learning Mandarin.
Arabic.
Really?
Yeah. And they learn
Jeez.
it at school, though. I didn't take any of that in college.
That is. Goodness.
Sometimes I'm slow on talking to you in English because the reason why is all these languages messed up in my brain. So I'm trying to make an actual sentence structure in English.
And just like
all of that together.
string out like all three in this weird mishmash.
If you realize, sometimes I slip off from English to Malay talking to you.
That's really funny. You speak honestly better English than I do. So there's that.
Remember when I took a nap
Malay
and then you were next to me and then I woke
Oh yeah,
up
and then you start.
my brain didn't process well enough when I just woke up, so I was speaking Malay.
Yeah, you asked me some question. And I'm sorry.
That was so awkward.
Malaglish.
Manglish is actually
Oh,
English.
Manglish. That's really
Yeah, we say we speak English in Malaysia, but it's called Manglish because it's a little bit of mix with Malay.
As long as the other person can understand.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear Chris speak the Malay he's learned. I haven't learned like anything. I know how to say good morning and good night. And
What
thank
is
you. Selamat malam, selamat pagi. No, other way around. Selamat pagi, selamat malam. And thank you is Terima kasih.
No! Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
That's so funny.
And apparently I have a very strong American accent, how I say those.
Yeah. Malaysians, like people here, whenever Chris walks around, they find him so amusing.
I was finally the center of attention.
Honestly, like whenever I walk around at public places, I get catcalled, people stares at me really creepily. I don't have that when I'm all the attention was on you. I feel so great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I didn't find him amazing and now I'm like, yes, Abby.
Thanks, I try. Did you really find me amusing when I was trying the durian?
Yeah. You need to upload that video.
I'm getting there. So if you don't know, durian is this fruit. I say that hesitantly, fruit that smells like death.
So stinky.
Yes, because I'm sure if you've grown up with it, it's totally fine. It's great, right?
Yes, it is the king of the fruit. Yes.
Yeah, well, it got there by assassinating everyone else. Yeah, it smelled like, to me, it smelled like sickeningly sweet. Like sweet in a bad, like something's off about this kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like a rotting sweet. Like I think like the best way that I described it was like if you were to come across, say, roadkill, but instead of smelling like roadkill, it smelled sweet. And you're like,
Okay, that's actually exaggerating. It smells nothing like that.
and don't even get me started on the taste.
No, it tastes okay. It's not that bad.
It tasted like onions to me.
No, it's not.
Maybe it was the knife that was cut, that was used to cut it, was previously used to cut onions.
I don't think so.
Because it was aggressively oniony. And it was very slimy. Thank you, Jay Gorman. You get it. It was not.
It's good. It's good.
And the worst part is the smell is so strong and it follows you, and there's so much durian everywhere.
Like wherever he goes.
It was banned from the hotel. There was a sign that said no durian. You will be fined.
100 ringgit fine. Because it's really hard to clean up.
Me when Onision speaks. Oh, let's not even go there.
Forgot about the name.
Right? And I was
Thanks for
happier
reminding.
for it. Oh, goodness. All the other local fruits you had me try, though, were very good.
Yeah. The mangosteen, the rambutan.
Rambutan, yes.
Langsat, tarap.
The best way I could think of to describe that is it was like a cutie, right? Like the small orange thing, the cutie, but with the consistency of a grape.
Oh,
Like
the langsat.
langsat. I'm sorry, not the rambutan.
Rambutan is the hairy one. Red hairy fruit.
Yeah, wasn't that? Am I getting my memories all mixed up? Totally possible. I'll check the footage. But leche, isn't that milk? No, that's in Spanish. I'm an idiot.
What? What?
Sorry, I read leche, and my brain, being on Duolingo Spanish, was like, oh, milk.
Isn't it lychee?
Lychee? Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, no comment.
lychee.
Did I try lychee?
No, you haven't. I didn't know it was a local fruit for you. The funny thing is, local fruits for you are expensive here.
Yeah, there's like no strawberries.
And apples. We have to import apples from like,
A tragedy.
other places. Australia, something.
That's wild that Australia is more local for you. Just because my American, like here, strawberries abound. Strawberries are everywhere, and blueberries. Oh, don't get me started on blueberries.
I love strawberries though.
Yeah,
I love berries basically, but it's so hard to find. And if you do find them, it's so expensive.
yeah, really. Oh yeah, because I was at Starbucks because I'm America, and I kept asking for the strawberry acai drink, and they're like, "Dude, we don't have strawberries, okay?" Like every time I went, I totally forgot about that, and I'd ask for that because that's kind of my go-to. And they're like,
Yeah, they don't have strawberries.
"Dude, we don't. I told you yesterday we don't have strawberries." There was also when I would tell them my name was Chris, and then they slightly misspelled it. I think I tweeted about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they added an extra letter to the end of my name.
Christ.
Yep, pretty much. And I was like freaking
I'm
out.
so confused. Like how hard it is to spell Chris.
Right? But it
I
happened.
didn't know that.
The first time it happened, I thought that was hilarious, and I tweeted it. But then it happened again, and then it happened like again, and so I was like freaking out. Like, what do I tell them? I don't want, like, I feel bad throwing this away. It feels sacrilegious to toss this cup in a garbage can.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
But I didn't know what to do because that's my name. Like
at the end, you just say your name was Christian by the end.
I could have literally picked any other name, though. I could have said my name was Mike. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Also, yes, blackberries are heaven on earth. 100% agree. Blackberries and raspberries are the best.
I want them.
I can't see you as a Mike. Could I be a Steve? I feel like I look like I could be a Steve.
Let's see. With your face, what other names you could be?
I was almost a Bailey. Do you think I could be a Bailey?
Nah.
No.
Bailey doesn't look good on me.
It was after some actor that my mom had like a crush on at the time. It's from some, I don't know, some sitcom. You would not.
Whoa!
What?
You. That's some actor you had a crush on.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember who. I need to ask her again. Could I be
Derek? Derek is his dad.
I found myself like on this trip because it was like, I guess, the most adult thing I've ever done. Like basically parroting my dad so much. I would just repeat phrases that were like directly from him. Or I don't know. I felt like I was my dad. Like, didn't I mention that to you a couple times?
Yeah, when you were trying to teach me how to swim.
Oh, yeah.
I hate water.
I basically
I hate water.
Because it's cold.
And I can't swim and I'm scared of drowning.
Yeah, I guess that would have something to do with it too. But like, yeah, I was basically just like, I felt like, wow, I'm actually my father right now. Which I'm not complaining about. I love my dad. So
I mean, he did well. I was panicking in the water, so like it was really calmed me.
Thanks, I tried. I didn't want you to drown. Because you would also have pulled me down, and that wouldn't have been fun either.
He was like, babe, you need to trust me. Okay? Trust me. And I was like, no, get me off this water.
He's like, I've seen your YouTube before. I know not to trust you.
And panic mode immediately.
Yeah. Well, low-key, that was kind of what I was scared of because there were a couple times where we went beyond where my feet could touch. And I was like, oh boy, I hope she doesn't panic right now. Because then we're both going to die.
And then there were fishes swimming around my ankle.
Yeah. This was when we were at the island
happy.
on the beach, like
Yeah.
when we tried snorkeling, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry, continue. I just wanted to establish that.
No, go ahead.
But like, I did the thing, like straight out of my father's textbook where like in the water, you hold your arm out and then the other person like makes their way to the end of it and then tries to pull themselves up so their toes stick out of the water. And it was like that. Like I was just like, and I think I made the exact kind of jokes that my dad did. I don't know. I was just, that was really wild.
Really?
Oh yeah. I felt like my
nice.
dad anytime we were at the beach.
That's not a weird way to put it.
Oh goodness.
Never mind. Carry on.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I know that like I kind of wish we had done a live stream while I was there, but also we were just like going the entire time.
Yeah, and we were so tired.
Oh my gosh. That
at the
was
end of the day.
physical.
Like, I really wanted to do live streams. Sorry, guys.
Physical exhaustion on another level. So, and the worst part is I didn't have reliable access to coffee. So I hope you appreciate I'm talking more to them than you, Susan, don't worry. But I hope you appreciate the struggles and sacrifices I went through.
You went to Starbucks.
Fair. Also, Abby, delete this.
What did you say?
No, don't look.
Ah! No!
Oh, goodness. Did you check any of your bags or just brought carry-on? I just brought carry-on, just a backpack and a small bag. Is coffee not a thing in Malaysia? It was. It's just a lot of instant coffee, and I really wasn't a fan of it. The one that they like gave you at the hotel, I really wasn't a fan. So I just kind of went without. I tried to make tea, but that wasn't like I didn't do it every morning. So yeah.
Yeah, because you were rushing.
Yeah, it was a rush to.
And note that I'm an introvert. I'm not like you. Like going, just go every day. I was so exhausted. But I enjoyed it because I was so cute anyway.
Aw. Well, thank you. Yeah. But it was like we definitely got a full 2 weeks worth of activities. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Every day was unique. So that big battery got through TSA. Yeah, TSA. And okay, funny thing, right? Coming back, like I was more worried about coming back because I had to go through security at the Malaysia airport. Okay, fine, whatever. Went well. And then I had to go through another security thing to get on the plane. They scanned our bags again, and I had to take off my belt and take off my necklace and all of that to get on the plane. And then I had to go through it all again to get into China. But then I didn't have to get into America. They were just like, yep, you're good.
Huh.
So, yeah. I mean, like, there was no like, it wasn't even that like the TSA workers were on strike again. It was like there was just no place to do that. We just walked through a hallway, and it's like, here, yep, you're an American citizen. Yep, welcome to America again. Okay. So that was interesting. But yeah, I had to go through security like 3 times before.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but that gives me confidence for next time.
Next time.
Because it's like, now that I've done it before, kind of twice, I mean, I'm like going there and then coming back. I've been through to the airports. Sorry, Susan, you might want to. I can hear you breathe very loudly.
Oh.
Sorry, oh goodness. No, I forgot what I was talking about. That was hilarious. But like, it gives me confidence for next time. So. Yeah, you were a nervous wreck the week before you left. Yeah, 100%. But now I'm back, and I got a release. I've pretty much finished editing the first main channel video. That's the Twitter questions one. I've almost finished editing that. So I need to do that.
Yay!
And then so that should be up next Sunday. I thought about finishing it and then putting it up yesterday the problem was I was editing it in Shanghai, right, in China. And I realized I didn't have screenshots for all of the tweets. However, I couldn't access Twitter. I thought that Twitter was allowed in China, maybe just not on their global or on their airport Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Or is it just banned in all of China? But I couldn't access. Twitter, so I edited everything but put a few questions in. Although, thankfully, I was able to use my phone on the plane. I thought that wasn't a thing, but they didn't say anything. They just said put it on airplane mode, and I was like, okay. So, all USA social media is banned in all of China. Really? I know I couldn't
What?
access Google because I was having an issue with Final Cut. I didn't know how to do something, and I tried to Google it. Well, first I can go to DuckDuckGo, which is like my usual search engine. I was like, oh yeah, I should probably hop on Google. I couldn't access Google, and I forgot what the Chinese one was because they have their own search engine, and I was just like, I'll use that. I don't care, but I couldn't remember the name of it. Ah, Welbo. Weibo?
Weibo.
Okay. Because I was like, I didn't know what to do. But I could access where I get my music, epidemicsound.com. That was greenlisted or whitelisted.
Mm-hmm.
Weibo.
Oh.
It does sound very similar to Weeaboo.
Honestly, I was thinking about that.
We were all thinking it. Oh goodness. That's hilarious. But yeah, the actual plane ride was fantastic. I fell asleep coming back from China back here to the US. I got on the plane, sat down in my seat, and then opened my eyes and we were in the air. I slept through takeoff. And then same thing happened with landing. So I was just like, I wonder when we're gonna land. Oh, we've already landed. That was really weird.
That's an easy flight. You didn't have any problems during the...
No, once I was on the planes, it was great. It was just the 15-hour layover that was not fun.
Are you still jet lagged?
Oh, yes, I am very jet lagged.
Oh, my God.
Because now I'm like, I'm starting to wake up a little bit. You can probably tell from my voice. I've gotten a little bit more animated during this live stream. But now this is the time where I should be getting ready to go to bed. To use USA social media, you need VPN. I tried to connect my VPN, but it would not connect. So I guess at least there in that airport, they were like, because yeah, like I use a VPN service, but do I hear a pupper? Yes, indeed, you do. But she's on the other.
I heard that.
You heard it. Aww.
Can I just say, when you came to my house, my dog ran away.
Oh yeah, I held the gate open a bit too long.
The golden retriever. He was so happy to go out.
And he just bolted. That was my first introduction to their family, was accidentally letting their dog out.
I have to rush. And we caught him for a while. That was funny.
I'm good at first impressions. Like
wait till they hear the story. Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it. Can I just tell the juiciest detail, or should I just not spoil it at all?
Don't spoil.
Okay, never mind.
Make the video more interesting.
But I had
something happened. So.
Yeah, I had a very awkward first impression with somebody, and then that night, like during dinner, and then as soon as we got back from that dinner, we filmed a video about it, so it's very fresh in our memories. And
I felt so bad for him too. Oh my gosh.
It was certainly something. Spoilers! Trying to figure out where to position this sucker. There we are. It was an amazing trip, though. Utterly fantastic, and I loved it.
Yeah. I really want to go to the US.
Yes!
My family is thinking about it. But, the money currency.
Yeah.
Differences.
Yeah, so like a ringgit, one of their dollars, is worth 1/4 of one of ours. So they need to save up like quadruple what they normally would need. And it really sucks. It was great for me. I was like, yeah, ha ha ha. But
yeah. and I need visa again.
Yeah, it's a whole mess.
And getting the visa, I have to go to the immigration center at the capital of Malaysia. So I have to fly there for application and interview if they want to approve it or not. Oh, those process. Ooh, mama.
Yeah, this stupid earbud. But hope we'll figure
Yeah,
out.
I want to meet you guys too.
Oh, 100%.
Like after meeting Chris, I feel like I'm so excited to meet more of you, you know.
It's reinforced that we're all actually people and you're not just being catfished.
I mean that too. It's just like it's so fun to meet someone you talked for so long on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's really weird because, like, sure, it's awkward for the first, like, couple hours, but then it's totally normal.
I didn't feel awkward with you though. I mean, a few seconds after meeting, but then that's about it. Like I feel we've talked so much, we video call so much.
Mhm.
It feels like it, but in person, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so much better.
Aww. That's what Susan is wondering. Is Chris worth all of that work? That was a joke, Susan. That was a joke. You're thinking about this a little bit too much. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I actually was scared that you didn't like me, like before we meeting.
Oh. No, yep.
You always say, I look perfect and all that, but that was in pictures. On our video calls, I mean.
Yeah, it was very
Okay, you see me in my work.
Yeah, well, because everything is very contrived, right? Because like on the internet, you only ever see the parts of someone that they want to show people. So, yeah. Sorry, I was just reading some more of these comments. They're funny.
Yeah, I'm also reading.
Yeah, wait, Susan, do you have the video of this live stream pulled up? Like, are you seeing me while you're on the call, or is it just the chat?
Yeah, I'm seeing you on the laptop, but I mute it.
Okay,
So I'm
good.
just hearing you through my phone. But it's weird because it's delayed. I can see you moving on my screen, but then the voice goes on.
So wait, so the video's ahead of the audio? So if I were to just like, and then continue like to talk totally normally, you'd have no idea what I just did for at least a second.
Oh yeah, the voice goes first and then the video. The audio, I mean. Audio and then video. So it's not synced.
That's
so weird.
That's really wild.
We don't have this problem when we're together.
Oh, aww.
I can see you in HD.
Every single pore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took out his black head.
Yeah.
Facial.
Yeah. She put the little like strip of something right there, right on the bridge of my very sharp, pointy nose.
Nose for.
Yep, that was something.
I wanted to pull it off quickly, but it was so scary.
Yeah, I've ripped band-aids off before, and it was not a pleasant experience. Plus, I never like feel pain here. Like I never feel pain on my face.
You screamed like a girl.
No, because when a girl does that, she doesn't scream because she's used to it. I scream like a boy. Who has never who has never had like a nose strip thing and is experiencing it for the first time and is in utter pain. Well, you just laughed at me.
I didn't take the video.
No, we didn't video it. It was good. The world didn't need to see that.
But we did take a video of me putting on makeup on him.
We also didn't video doing the face mask, Susan. We kind of had like we bought these face masks. We were gonna do it on camera, right? But we never actually. I guess we forgot. Why didn't we do it on camera?
Like when we put on the mask, you can't laugh because if your face moves, the mask will fall off and it'll ruin it.
Yeah. So we had to.
But then when you can't laugh, everything seems so much funny. It's like everything is 10 times funny when you can't laugh.
We were dying. It was just like.
I did it.
Oh my gosh, that was something. And then the best part is Susan gave me the rest of them, so I have them in my backpack right now.
The nose force?
Yeah, the nose strips, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So lovely. I could do that. Maybe I'll do it right before like some big fancy event where I need to impress people. And I'll also get a face mask.
And the face mask too.
Because they did work. My face felt.
Soft.
It did.
Yeah.
It felt very soft. Soft boy. So maybe I'll do that before like a big event where I have to like meet people I want to impress. They'll be like, "Hello, nice to meet you, Chris. Wow, your face is soft."
Yes, we need to teach you a lot of skincare routine from now on.
Honestly.
Ask the girls on Twitter. Skincare routine tips and all that.
It's true because I'm so bad at taking care of my skin. Just look at when how sunburnt I got.
Yeah, he bought a bottle of what's that?
The sunblock, an expensive sunblock. It was like 50 ringgits, which granted is only like $25, but there it was like $50. This fancy schmancy, because I was like, I'm not getting sunburnt on this trip. I'm not going to look like the stereotypical white guy on vacation in Asia that's sunburnt, except for like the sunglasses tan and the Hawaiian shirt and the short shorts. You know the look. You know what I'm talking about? And like the straw hat. No, I'm not going to be the stereotype. And then what did I do? I didn't put on sunblock, and I got sunburnt.
He was so pink. I was so like, if I got sunburned, I didn't get pink or red. I just got dark, and that's it.
Lucky.
I was so, and it doesn't hurt on me too, but it hurts on you, right?
Yeah. Oh, it hurt. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know how to describe the feeling.
It was, you look like you were suffering.
Yeah. Have you ever had someone do that thing where like they grab one side of your arm and twist it that way and the other arm and twist it that way? Like that feeling, that burning feeling? That's what it felt like on your back. That's the best way I can think of to describe it.
I have no idea what you just said.
Oh, also,
okay. Did
I say suntan lotion? Because I'm sorry, I totally meant sunblock. It was the opposite of suntan lotion. I wanted to stay white. Like blinding.
Yeah.
Look away! My eyes!
Do you guys say sunscreen or sunblock? But I'm
both.
Because I'm used to
I mean, I would say sunscreen.
I'm used to sunburn.
Oh, I did say sunblock. Oh, okay. But yeah, so because I remember you commenting on it, Susan. You were like, "Oh, because you noticed." I don't remember where we were. We were inside somewhere because you were like, "Wow, the lighting is like making you look very red." I'm like, "Haha, that's funny."
We were inside Starbucks.
That's because, of course.
Well, at first I thought you were blushing. Sorry, are you blushing?
If you want a natural blush look, just expose your face to the sun for 5 hours. Oh, Jay Goldman. Sorry, my bad. It's all good. But like, yep. I mean, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not tanner at all. Look at how blinding that is. But yeah.
Yeah, and then you took off your watch too.
Oh my gosh. I have a watch tan. Come on. Expose. Well, it doesn't look that intense on camera, but in real life, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that watch tent. You can see exactly what orientation it was in.
In real life, it's more obvious.
Yeah, it's even more obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Sunburnt white guy in an Asian Starbucks. Classic. Pretty much, yeah. Also, they use their own like rewards thing. So I had loaded a bunch of money on my card to use there, and then couldn't. But now,
Yeah, because we have our own Starbucks app in Malaysia.
yeah.
Couldn't use yours.
So now that I'm back for the next month, Starbucks is on me. So yeah, that was certainly something. It was also really weird because like in my head, I kind of got used to like a ringgit is $1. So you go to Starbucks and it's like 15 ringgits for a drink. Holy crap!
That's why we don't go to Starbucks.
But then I remembered, oh, that's like what, $5
Mm-hmm.
or $4, 3.5. I don't know, something like that. And I was like, oh, I guess that's really not that bad. But
I'm surprised you're still streaming. What? Oh my god!
holy crap! I totally lost track of time.
So sorry.
I guess we should probably wrap this up pretty soon then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The last, like, I guess hour and a half just totally flew.
Why didn't you say anything? I didn't know when you were supposed to end.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking at the time. My bad.
Mm.
But yeah, that was.
Okay.
Maybe we should totally do this again though. This is fun. I like having you on.
Yeah, I want to be like. Hopefully, I can be on where you guys can see.
Yeah,
me.
I want to try.
Maybe I'll look better next week.
I want to try and figure out a way to maybe like have someone on, like a guest on, like in a call. You know,
I saw someone. I saw some YouTubers
mm-hmm.
have like some other people on the live stream too.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of send a link to the person, and then the person opens the link, and then it automatically goes to your live stream.
Huh.
I don't know how to do that. You can Google it, figure it out.
Yeah, because I'm not using OBS or anything. I'm using YouTube's live streaming thing. So they take care of the details because apparently every time I do it, it gets all messed up. But yeah, I'm even seeing we've been doing this call stream for over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is actually our call most of the time.
Oh, you think it only goes for an hour?
Yeah. This is our normal call from day to day, but with people.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Oh, goodness. But yeah, so we should probably start wrapping this up. Like 2 minutes. It'll be 8:30 my time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay.
So I want to figure out like another time to do these maybe that's a little bit more convenient for people on the East Coast. Like do them a little bit earlier, but
sure. A little bit earlier. I might have to see first. I'll try.
Yeah, that's the problem is like so it's what time is convenient for everybody? It's very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. But yeah, I guess I should probably start wrapping this up. But yeah, thank you, Susan. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll work on trying to figure out if we can have like people like a new guest every week. That could be kind of fun. I don't know.
Bye. I love you guys.
Aww.
I love you, Abby.
Aww. Love you too. Aww.
I love you, Amy.
Wait, I don't get it.
Say hi, Marissa. I don't know who Marissa.
Hi, Marissa.
Hi, Marissa.
Oh.
Okay, Abby. Later. I have some chores to do. I skipped my chores to be here. Love you guys.
Bye, Susan.
Bye.
And stay positive.
Negative.